Are we live? What's going on, y'all? Somebody, I can't believe it. We're using my phone, my old phone. It's been a long time since we live streamed, but I thought, you know what? Sometimes people take YouTube too seriously, and I just want to show you guys the real Laos. So I'm gonna go turn off this music so we don't get a copyright. What's up, Martin? Ah, no copyrights. All right. So in this live stream, I thought talk about a bunch of the general things that everybody might want to know if they're traveling in Laos or if they're coming to live in Laos, interested in retiring in Laos, like a visa, what visa options do you have, and what's dating like here? We can talk about that, as well as cost of living. So, I'm starving. I haven't had any breakfast. I thought to start the conversation, since I didn't know how many people would join. Last time I did a live stream was a long time ago, and I didn't do another one because I didn't have anybody join. I walked all around my village here, and it was amazing. And I thought, wow, nobody joined. So it's been a long time, but I'm really excited to be back and doing live streams again. I think it adds a lot of value to see what's going on live. So come with me. I'm gonna use my phone. I hope that the hey mom, how's it going? I miss you guys too. Uh, that's wild. All right, well, you're gonna come see my village if you want. On my phone, I don't know how quality the stream is, but we're gonna do it. See how it goes. It's a test run, and then as the channel makes more money, we'll be able to invest in some better stuff to do. I mean, really, just need a new phone, and then it'll be fine. You can do it all with the phone. Here's the village. I'm just gonna take a walk from my place down here. Our neighbors got their garden here, and I'm gonna go get some noodles for breakfast. Super hungry, and I thought that would be a good chance for people to join the stream, and we could just chat, and you guys can experience what I experience here. A regular morning. Usually, I go for a walk. I get up and do some editing, and then come get some noodles. I didn't bring any eggs. Forgot my eggs. That's true. Oh, it said it was loading. Probably because it's switching from my Wi-Fi over to the phone's data. Forgot about that. Hope everybody's there. Oh, there's Mariah, my sister. What's going on? Come with me. I'm coming to get some noodles. Oh, maybe I'm not. Looks like she's close. That's doesn't happen often. No. Is she close? It kind of looks like it. Let's see. Let's see. This lady's fit. The lady, Paul. Lady. Here's their neighbors. The lady. They wash. They do the laundry for us. Me and Martin. Oh man, she's closed. The lady, Paul. The lady. Say hi to everybody. Everybody knows me. And that's where I usually get noodles, but she's closed. Now what do we do? Well, let's go this way then. วันนี้บอกขายเนาะหิวข้าวพอดีแต่พักผ่อนเนาะห้างตัวญี่ปุ่นก็มีคือกัน. Yeah, there's another shop over there, but it's not that great. She does it right. Do we just go anyways? I'm pretty hungry. So visa. Very easy. It will make it sweet and short for you. Show up with a picture, regular passport pictures and 40 something dollars, and you can get your 30-day visa. Otherwise, and then you can extend that twice. So up to 90 days before you have to leave the country. For a long-term visa, it's with the people I've used before and the company that I've recommended, Chris Bar's Visa Services. You can find that on my YouTube channel. There's a bunch of different videos, and it's about $600 for the visa. That is with a stay permit, no work permit. If you want a work permit, then it's $700, a little under $700, and it's super simple. There's no financial statements. There's nothing required. You give them your passport and some pictures once again with and then they get it back to you, and then that's when you pay. So super easy. People say, why don't you make more visa videos? Or it's the same information. It's really simple, straightforward. I still get a lot of questions. That's probably the most questions I get is about visas. It's like I have the videos, and it's very simple. Wouldn't recommend trying to do investment when you first come here. Some people ask about investment or even buying land. It's best if you come and you stay for a year before you start to get into anything serious. You need to learn about the lay of the land and how things work, prices, all that. I get quite a few questions. Can we buy land, investment? Hold on. Spend some time here. Get to know how things work. Avoid a lot of troubles by not diving into something when you first arrive. There's lots of little alleyways in my neighborhood. This is an old Thai Lu village. Not Thai or Thai Lu village. You can say either way. And they speak a dialect of Thai languages. So, and most of the people speak northern Lao up here. They're not even you wouldn't call it northern Lao. You call it Luang Prabang Lao because every place is kind of different. They speak Luang Prabang Lao up here. All right. Man, let's see if it's going to be decent. I've not been happy with it before, so I'm not going to do it. I've tried it twice. It's not my... So I've given it a couple of shots. Nope. Sorry, I know good food here. And something's not right. So we'll go for a walk and get something else on the main road over here. Maybe we'll learn some Lao on the way. See if we find any signs or something interesting. If you're thinking about coming here for a month or something as a tourist, I'd say your costs are going to be, couldn't possibly be more than $1,500 if you were partying and drinking your way through the country. It just doesn't cost that much. Unless you're staying at fancy hotels instead of guest houses, which a lot of Americans like to do. Understandably, the guest houses aren't for everyone. All right, we're gonna get some food right here. I don't know if we are gonna get some food right here. I didn't bring any cash, and since I'm doing the live stream, I don't think I can use my QR code to pay. So, dang it, forgot about cash. We'll keep walking though. We gotta take a look at what's going on. Selling sausages and whatnot. What's going on, Joe? What's going on, Dan? Taking a walk. Maybe I will walk back and just grab a little cash. So Dan is actually moving out here. So he has an idea of what it's like a little bit to start getting life set up here. And the cost of living. If you're established here, your cost of living is going to be even lower, obviously, than just traveling. The hotels, guest house is going to add up. But even then, you prepare about $1,500. I think you're solid to come out here for a month and travel and have a good time. You're going to need a lot less than that if you're staying here. Depending on if you want to eat foreign food all the time or not. Do you want to eat Western food or do you eat Lao food? Do you cook at home or do you not cook at home? If you cook at home, you wouldn't believe your cost of living here. Kids are starting school. This morning, we got some what do they call these again in English? Sorry. See, this is what you don't see in the videos. Sometimes you got to make edits. Jasmine. Oh, no, that's not right. We got our papaya tree. Little ones. What is this one? What kind of flower is this? I'm not sure. It's nice. What the heck is this? What is this? Huh. Not quite sure what that is. What's going on, Chuck? Thanks for joining the stream. Just wandering around. I was gonna get some food. My food shop was closed. And I don't have any cash on me. Can't use my QR code, my app to buy things while I'm doing a live stream. So maybe we'll wander back home and grab a little cash. I prefer to wander, walk around. I think that's where the live streams can be far more interesting and more valuable to people. Obviously, holding my phone is probably shaky. But in the future, I would like to do it proper. I mean, we can go all over wherever we want. Show you guys what's going on live. Got a music shop. They teach music. Sondonti. Let's go back into the village. More interesting than this busy road. It's garbage day. I'm gonna go put out the garbage. Everybody's got their garbage out. Plumeria, that's okay. I can never. Sometimes it's hard to remember all this stuff. I never knew what it was in English in the first place. So it's hard to remember. You learn it now, you can recognize things in another language, but I just didn't. I've never experienced it in English, so it's hard to remember. If you notice, my village is super nice roads. One thing that comes along with this being the Tailu village. They bring Chinese tourists through here and show them the everyday life. Because people here still weave. I mean, Lao people in general still weave a lot. A lot of people still weave their own clothes and clothes to sell. You'll see looms outside of people's homes all over the place. A loom is called a hu. Hu. Yeah. Them hu. To weave. Them hu. Them hu. Mm-mm. Which alley do you want to go down? Let's go down this alley. Right through people's homes. I'm very curious to see what this looks like afterwards, if this is acceptable for a live stream. I'll show you here. They've made a lot of these little spots to sell Chinese tourist stuff. They bring the Chinese tourists through these little things, and they sell these little markets. They sell all kinds of stuff, the Chinese would want to buy, I guess. I don't come into them. I feel weird about it. I don't know. I shouldn't feel weird, but they're a little strange. So the Chinese own them, and then they hire the Lao villagers, low wages, of course, to sell these products for an inflated price to the Chinese tourists. And you see all the looms here? They're still weaving. This is been their way of living for hundreds, if not thousands of years. They weave. And this village specifically used to weave and provide silversmith work for the king of old, the capitals here. They hide all the pooches and start following me because I know all the pooches around here. She used to sell orange juice here, which I would always buy. But she had her appendix removed and stopped selling. Everybody's off taking their kids to school. It's fairly quiet right now in the neighborhood. Oh, burning. Hey, there's our pork man. You guys see the guy with the cart down there in the motorcycle? That's our pork man. He comes around selling fresh pork. But we just bought some the other day. So I think we definitely still have some. Okay, garbage day. Taking some garbage out. The landlord pays for the garbage, which is nice, Wouldn't expect that from a rental. But I pay the electricity and the water. It's very cheap. They were both around $8 each this month. But me and Martin, we don't hardly use any electricity, The most we use is because of cooking using the oven, and he just recently got himself a little, what do you call them? Like a little aircon unit, like a one that rolls in his room with the water or whatever. It's not even like the full-blown aircon unit. It's like the water type one. So that'll add to the bill, but we don't have aircon units for sleeping, which is not going to be the case for most people. We've just gotten super acclimated to the weather here by using a fan to sleep, and that's actually improved my life a lot here. Oh, hey, Pooch. And you probably recognize this girl. What's going on, lady? Yada. Come here, girl. Hey, you. She was in the recent video. She's always hanging out. Yeah, always hanging out. Should we go down to the swimming hole? Yeah. Actually, let's get some cash because I'm hungry. Maybe we can grab something. If we make another round, uh, maybe. Let's see. You never know what you're gonna come across. Sabadi, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. We'll grab some cash really quick. Hey, just welcome yourself in again. See, she hangs out here. She's. What's going on, girl? Where's cash? Cash. All right, I gotta look for this cash. 1 second. Where's the cash? Where's the money? All right, we got it. Got the cash. Uh-huh. Yeah. There we go. I don't know why that was so difficult. All right, let's go, girl. Oh, really burning some stuff there. My goodness. I would say that March is not the ideal time to visit if you'd like to come to Laos. It's maybe the only month I'd say. Just not the best because you got the smoke from the burning season. April, of course. Can't say no to that, even though there is smoke. It's the new year, and it's just an amazing experience for anybody to come out here for that. The weather is still good though. It's not that hot yet. What are we? Yeah, it's gonna get hot though. No, I think, like I said, it really makes a difference if you use a fan rather than using aircon. You become acclimated to the weather, and it's not as hot. You don't die when you go out of the aircon room. I'm not saying that this is normal for anybody here. A lot of Lao people use their aircon all the time. I mean, I struggle sometimes when I visit Lao friends. We're sitting in the aircon room. I'm so used to just being in normal weather, no aircon. Akad yung mga han lai ba? Bohan da. Don't need bohan. Don't sell bohan da. It's not hot at all in the mornings. The morning is my favorite time of the day. This is why I want is the time for you guys to join the live stream, but it's perfect also because this is the time of day I'd like to show you. This is where I always feel like the magic happens, just going on the morning walks, running into people, and walking any time of day in Lao, really, but the mornings, it's just lively. People are cooking food and kids are getting ready for school, and you got the smells of the food cooking. You got everybody's talking to each other. The sun's coming up. Usually the clouds, it's usually really nice in the mornings here because you have the clouds resting on the mountains, and now you have the clouds in the haze, but of the smoke. But It's it's amazing. I'll either walk or I'll ride my bike through the mountains in the morning, start the day. Walking right by the temple down to the swimming pool. It is such an amazing spot for when it gets nice and toasty in the afternoon. Hello from Texas. Now I'm visiting Lao Vientiane. How are you? I'm great. I'm glad to hear you're in Vientiane. How's the weather there? Is it hot? Because it's sure nice here. It's getting warm in the afternoons. No lie, no doubt. But right now, 8:30 in the morning, it's still beautiful. And I'm usually up pretty early. Check it out. Here is the swimming hole. Come here and we'll bring our little barbecue and grill and swim. It's about, 100, 200 meters from my house. Can't beat that. The water from a distance may not look like it's that appealing to people, but it is nice. Check it out. Once you get up closer, you can actually see it's not dirty. You can see the bottom. And once the sun's right, it actually is kind of got a bluish hue to it. But right now, it's just hazy, so it's looking kind of dark. What are your experience on the traffic police? Hey, thanks for the question. Appreciate that. That's what this stream's for. I like to be able to answer your guys' questions live while we wander and get to experience the scenery here. I keep getting extorted even with proper driving papers. That's crazy. I've never been pulled over in Laos. Hey, I lie. I got pulled over once when I was going to film the coffee plantations 3 hours from Luang Prabang. On my way out of Luang Prabang, they pulled me over. I didn't have a helmet on. I like my sunglasses and wind in my hair. Not the safest choice, but also the helmet didn't fit from the rental company. It is my excuse that I told them and they just let me go. But I was telling my uncle Martin that I feel kind of guilty because I feel sometimes I get such incredible treatment here. Anytime I speak Lao, it's almost not fair. I was sitting there next to Lao folks that are just farmers, and they're getting pulled over and extorted. I'm not, say extorted, but they're getting the shakedown, and they don't even make that much. They make neither of us are making anything. But let's be honest, like their wage is like maybe 100 to 200,000 for the day, and they just had to give the cop 150 or 200,000 keeps, so like $7 to $10. And then I speak loud to them and just say, "Oh, the helmet didn't fit. I'm going out into the country to make a video. Help the locals." He said, "Okay, find a helmet that fits." He just lets me go. And this has been the case on multiple occasions where I've interacted with Lao people. Like when I came, I didn't have pictures. And a lot of times they could force you to pay money to get your pictures right there. They didn't make me do that. They just always take care of me. Every time I speak Lao, I was overstayed. I didn't have any money. I started YouTube. I was broke and overstayed here. The last thing you want to do, didn't charge me anything. Just don't follow my example. I don't think it's smart. They're not always going to be that kind. But I'm surprised that you got extorted with proper driving papers. That's insane. That's really insane. Maybe is that Vientiane? I have been with Lao people that have been pulled over many, many times. And if you don't have your papers, then they will kindly take $5-10 off you, which is that big of a deal? I don't know. To me, it's like I'd much rather deal with the police in this manner, where I lose $5 to $10 and have to deal with the police back home, where you lose a hell of a lot of money and have to deal with way, way more of a hassle. Way more of a hassle. I don't find it a problem here at all. Hot in morning, good now, 67, not bad. Yeah, sounds nice in Vientiane too. Sounds really nice. This is where you can sunbathe on the beach over there with your, bring a lawn chair or bring a mat. Typically, if we're here in Laos, then they'll bring lawn chairs, and a mat is called a sad or a sura. Sad, sura, one of the two, interchangeable really. And we bring the Lao style mat, the sad. Out here, have your barbecue, lay down. But the rocks are good for sunbathing too. Nice and warm. Fortunately, with most places in Laos, you can't really jump in a lot of places because there's tends to be boulders underneath that you gotta check first. You really gotta check. And I've not found many places that are good for jumping in, which would be fun. Another beach over here. This is the Nam Khan, the Khan River. Wow, it is gorgeous this morning. There's less haze. It was really bad the last 2 days. I just got back from Udom Sai. I rode the train up to Muang Sai to go on a reconnaissance mission. That's why I wasn't able to finish this video that I was supposed to put out. Been putting out videos every 72 hours or less. That's the goal. That's the plan, to grow this channel so we can have the funds to travel and share Lao with everybody. The channel has to make money so we can travel. We can actually do something. And so we're on this recon mission. It was disappointing. It was a bit too hazy to even get the drone up. But it was an incredible mission to find the origin of this textile here that's quite popular, sold in the markets here. There's really only one lady that distributes it, and then all the sellers will come buy from her and sell at the different markets. And we went to figure out how it's done. You know, we wanted to find where it's made, what it's made from, the process of how they make it, and you know, see if we can't find the people so we can go visit them. And you guys will find out how it went, and the video is coming up here soon. Have you found a nice Laotian lady to marry yet? Not yet. Not yet. Yeah, not quite yet. You never know. But let's head this way. Maybe we can talk about dating here, since we brought up this topic. And a lot of people are quite interested. I even had a guy yesterday, well, not interested, let's say, in asking me about dating. He's just asking about visiting Laos with his Lao girlfriend he met in Thailand. Because surprisingly enough, there's a lot of misinformation or lack of information about Lao out there. This is why I'm making the channel. I was super interested in Lao. I've been so for a long, long time. My degree is in this region of the world. I did an area studies degree. It's a humanities degree. It's called Asian Studies. And what it entailed was studying all about the economics, the geography, the history, languages, every bit of this area. And I did an emphasis on Southeast Asia. And there's just not much information on Lao. And I've always wanted to know more because the first people that I just felt super welcomed and loved, and it was just fun. Like, it made life interesting and fun. We're Lao people. When I came over to the northeastern part of Thailand, even though, you know, sometimes people want to separate those people, you know, the Thai people have been in this region of the world, whether they're in Myanmar or southern China, Thailand, here in Laos. They're all Thai people, Thai people. Whether they're Thai Vientiane, they're Thai Sukhothai, they're Thai Dum, they're whatever. It's a family. Okay. So, I don't know what I was talking about now. I have no idea. It's supposed to be about dating. Yes, there's just not a lot of information. This guy asked about a sensitive topic, and that doesn't exist anymore. This whole like dating a Lao girl, is there a problem? Can you're not supposed to cohabitate? No, but can you date? Yes. I don't want to say you can't cohabitate because a lot of people do. And the only problem I've ever seen in Laos with dating is with foreigners that might say foreigners married to a Lao girl and then they're sleeping around with other girls. And maybe they run into some problems. But in general, nobody's asking any questions. We're all adults. Nobody's asking, stopping you from checking into a hotel and visit Lao with your girlfriend. I'm not sure what I'm reading this comment. Sorry, guys. About money. Let's walk down. Oh, did we all walk down that way? Let's walk a different way. She say, Tao Beli. Bye. Sap page. Oh, hi, Lao there. Oh, thank you. You shared my page. Thank you so much. Please share, like, comment, whatever we can do. Because every time I get any money, I put it right back into being able to share Lao with everybody. Because I'm very passionate about it. And I think a lot of people want to connect with Lao, especially people that maybe have lost that connection from immigrating overseas. I think there's just so much to share. It's a beautiful culture and heritage people can be proud of, and there's not enough good information. So soon there will be a website and an app in the nearest future. We're working hard on it, and then we'll be able to share everything that we can't even do on YouTube, and have a place for everybody to have a community of Lao lovers all over the world, a place for us to come together, have a language forum to share our language, share restaurants, share travel spots, share everything. I'm excited. Let's keep going because we got some cool Tailu houses. This is what a Tailu house looks like. See, the traditional bottom is made out of the bricks, and the top is the wood. Got the loom outside. This one they use cinder blocks. I feel like getting some sausage this morning. I'll go back over where she's selling some sausage. I usually buy my stuff from this little market here. They're not open yet either. Or this lady's little market over here. She sells eggs and meat and most stuff that we need. Veggies, fruit. They'll usually have fruit out front. I think right now they're still unloading. It's a Monday. And Sunday, people are kind of chilling, relaxing. We get everything we need here, really. Fresh produce. I don't know. Usually have fruit right here. Yeah. We'll have our magmai here fruit, and over here we've got our paksot. And they even got like sugar and flour, whatever we need. They'll have milk, box milk, but if we could get fresh milk somewhere else, eggs. So rice here. Say one funny thing I've been noticing lately is I'm struggling to speak with Vientiane accent, standard Lao. I feel like I need to speak standard Lao, Vientiane accent, in order to get to, you know, a higher level. But I would say there's still a lot to learn, and I want to get to like very native level before I start trying to speak Luang Prabang accent. But it's really hard for me not to just copy the people when they speak. It's just how I've operated everywhere I live, you know. So I'm struggling not to say like "kop tau," "kop tau." People here they don't usually say "kop tai," say "kop tau," "kop tau." The Luang Prabang accent, a lot of the consonants changed. Some of and the vowel, the sala I changed to sala au. And then they have one less tone, the low rising tone, like jai is in heart, right? Kop jai. The low rising tone changes to a tone I don't even know what to call it. Like in the word to ask, tam, in Wington accent, tam becomes tam kai. To sell in Wington accent becomes kai. So very different. I'm just used to hanging out with people here and hearing it all the time. And you know, when I go to speak, it's like the voice in my head that I hear before it comes out. It's starting to be Luang Prabang accent. And I'm like, wait a second, no, that's not how I want to say it. I want to say Wington accent. Let's get some sausage. Hungry. Say, say, what pet bo? And he pet bo. เอาอันเผ็ดๆเด้อ บ่เผ็ดบ่แซ่บเด้อ
จากอัน
อันอันหนึงเท่าไหร่ก็
อันนี้10,000
10,000บ่3อัน25บ่
ได้
เอา3อันเด้อ
พอแล้วบอกข้าวเหนียวอ่ะบอก
เอาอยู่
ข้าวเหนียว5,000
เอา5,000เด้อ That'll be enough 5,000 just by myself but I also want some หมูปิ้งจัก2-3 ชิ้น about 3-4 pieces แจ่วหนึ่งวะเจ้าหนึ่งวะ
เจ้าน้ำผัก
Down Pak, ooh, this is a good one. Down Pak. Like Barry, you've never seen a sauce that you don't like. Yeah. Down Pak is a really tasty one. How một cái làm xiên đấy.
เอาตัวซีนหมูสดหรือเปล่าเอาตัวซ่อมก่อนคนกัน
How xiên mù sốt Samson ball. This mù Samson is usually really good, but not. It's good grilled, but it's way better if it's fried, where the skin is crispy. Oh boy. I just bought some jiao bong. So I got jiao bong at home. And I think I still have some
มันแก้วนี่บ่
yum.
ดี50
50 got 100,000. This is 50,000, so that would be about two $2.10, $2.15. Should we keep walking? Why not? Take you over right next door to the textiles shop. You know, they bring a lot of tourists around here, actually. And I bought stuff here. Actually, I've never worn that shirt on camera yet, but I bought a shirt from here that I really like. I will wear all traditional clothes as I have the money to do so. I really like this different styles, and it's just unique and different than I've ever had in anywhere else. So I would love to wear them regularly. I'll take you over for a quick peek. Oh, there's the poor guy. He's made his way over here. So here's the sign, big sign. Handicraft is called Hatakam. So a center is a Soon. Soon Hatakam. Hanom is the name of our village. I live in Ban Hanom. It's a Tailu village. Ban Tailu. And they got the silver shop over here. Han Kai Keung. Han is a shop. Kai, to sell. Keung, it's like things, stuff. Wow, Keung can mean a lot of things, stuff, but something like that has a use, you know. And ngun is silver or money. Yeah. As soon as I come in, they're gonna try to sell me stuff. So just show you real quick. They haven't set up shop yet. It is awesome. And you can have your stuff tailored here for very cheap. I asked them some of the shirts I like because I like to go to the gym, and well, let's be honest, anything you buy off the rack is not going to fit you that well. And luckily out this way in Asia, you can afford the option of having something tailored. So it looks really nice on you and very cheap, like 20, 25 bucks for some of these shirts. I mean, the more material, the more expensive it's going to be. So you get a long sleeve shirt, it might be like 40 bucks. But for a tailored shirt from pure cotton, use pure cotton, weaved, handmade sometimes. Those are handmade, yeah. So you got handmade weaved cotton shirt for 20 to 40 bucks. If you go this way, we go down to Lao Lovers restaurant, which is in my video of the cliffside views. What's the name of that? Hidden Rivers, cliffside views. Awesome restaurant, really cool view of the river, the Namkan River. Kind of pricey, like a lot of restaurants in Luang Prabang can be. 100,000. I mean, not pricey for American prices, but for Lao, for dishes are like 120,000, 100,000. What's that? $5-6. A fish might be 180. A whole fish, like $8, $9. That's expensive for Lao, for a restaurant. You go down to Champasak, where Pete's at, or Bakse, which is the cheapest place I've ever been. You're in the restaurant, it's like 50,000 for dishes. It's so cheap. Yeah, we have a little, like, what do you call this kind of shop? Well, they just sell like bits and pieces, you know. They got all the little stuff you might need for like household supplies. And you can find most stuff in your village. It's not going to be the cheapest price. No. No, dogs are either playing or some. Somebody's not happy. Hello, I'm at Jumpasak. Nice view on the Mekong River. I'm from Netherlands and visiting my group from Laos for the first time. Sick. That's awesome, Pete. That's awesome, man. Jumpasak is beautiful. I don't know what the South's like right now because it tends to be pretty hot down there and up north. So, but I'm sure you're having a nice time visiting your girlfriend for the first time and having, wow, all the food down there. It's a great food scene. They're building a mansion here. Who knows? It's probably going to be, I can't say. Could be a guest house. Could be somebody's home. People here got money. They build a big old home. We'll come buy veggies and stuff from her when we can't find it at the other shop. She's the lady, man. She's got everything. Got padag right there. You need some padag. No mine. Bamboo shoots. Everybody know our no mine here. We need our no mine. We got our good stuff over there. Pepsi, some dill and whatnot. Dill. In your home cooking. And this is what I mean about getting things tailored here. Check this out. You'll see this kind of sign all over the place, around every block corner. Seems like there's somebody that is either seamstress, tailor, and the top of the sign says tatnip, which means to sew, to tailor. That is to cut, and yip is to sew. So to tailor something, seamstress. And they have sutmai, which is a silk dress, silk outfit. They got the cotton outfit, sutfai. Oh, sutfai. Sutfai. And they got hapbangkeung, which is to, they'll do adjustments on your clothing, which I've done many a times. So I'm like, oh, this shirt from the US doesn't fit quite right. And we can take it over to them and they'll adjust it. This is a tea shop. We had another one over by the house. Yeah, these are mostly for Chinese, man. I don't know this dog, but he's interested in my meat. Yeah. Oh, they got all kinds of teas up here. I've never been to this tea shop. Wow. Never been here. This is where they roast the leaves and stuff. Dang. Huh. I mean, I walk by it all the time, but I've never walked up in here. The little packets. Interesting. Huh. This is a busy road because it goes to the train, the Lao China Railway train station. Yep. Straight shot. But this way, I take my loop on my bike. I go down that road up towards the train station, then over the bridge towards the airport. It's incredible. This road, not a lot going on. Not a lot going to be going on this road. You can see the mountainside, the hillsides. It's pretty dry right now. It's that time of year. Empty road. So, not as much to show you guys up here. people ask about buying land here, so maybe we can talk about it for a second. Because you're going to see these signs all over the place. And it's very easy to find somewhere to live here, honestly. It's going to be more challenging online because you only really have Facebook for a search engine. And then you're going to run into a little bit higher price if you're only searching in English. But it's not going to be high compared to America, so you're probably not going to bother you much. But you'll see this kind of sign. Yeah. But I almost always have Chinese too. Tongkan kai din. Tongkan is like to want, desire. Want to kai din. Sell din can be earth, land. They got their cows up in the. This house here, because I always have my morning walks, I always say hi. They were just barely building it when I came to Luang Prabang 6 months ago, and now it's finished. Already finished. Really pretty house. Look at that. When you're on the main road from the train station, so not what I would want, but beautiful home. My cows think I must be bringing them some food. Guys, you get these roads that are the main roads, and it's so full of the vans, and they have no consideration for life. No, they're really dangerous. They really are. Because they're hustling to wherever they're going, taking their tourists or travelers. And I don't like those vans. I like to ride my bike or, a motorcycle, and they'll overtake people. And then when they overtake people coming at you fast, they're on your side of the road. And you got nowhere to go besides off to the shoulder. Where's the shoulder? Look at that. So you're off into the gravel, into the ditch, hoping that nothing serious is going to happen. Which happened to me on my way up to Guangxi Falls. Yeah, just like a week or so ago. Wow. This has been under construction the whole time too. I'm not sure what they're doing though. I'm not sure. They got a motorcycle up on top of that van. That's pretty impressive. How the hell did they throw that thing on top of there? Well, kind of the same way I felt about my motorcycle disappearing from in front of my home in Vientiane when I have a remote gate, 6-7 foot fence, and there was no trace of anybody even coming inside. I mean, I couldn't find a trace of anybody coming inside when my motorcycle was gone. People said, "Oh yeah, they just throw them right over the fence and gone." We don't have that problem here in Luang Prabang, really. I've never heard anybody talk about thieves here. Nope. But in Vientiane, that's all people talk about all the time. Lock your stuff up. Be careful. Had 2 motorcycles stolen in Vientiane. That's why I didn't buy another one. Just use my bike until I can afford a proper CRF 250, proper off-road bike where you can go where I can get to anywhere we want to go in Laos. That way we can film the whole country. How did they get that back? Seriously? 2 of them. What? Must have done some kind of pulley system, like pull it up or something. Who knows? It's very normal people build their houses on the main roads. Because typically in Laos, living off the main road is quite a challenge for you. You're in the jungle, and there'll be a dirt road that becomes just really impassable during rainy season. So people like to live off the main road. Whereas you'd normally want to live away from the main road in the traffic, right? But if you do that, you got to build your own road to your house. Nobody's helping you build a road. Nobody helps build any roads. That's why the roads are the way they are. It's, you know, the neighbors, everybody has to pool their money to create a road in your neighborhood. And the main roads are just constantly being bribed from the work, and it's a problem. It's definitely a problem. Laos really only problem that I'll talk about openly. And, you know, I can't get in trouble. Is the road problem. You know, you can't really do much with infrastructure. Nobody pays taxes, so you can't complain about that. That's the nice part about living in Laos, is you have virtually no taxes. Yeah, you got 10% income tax. Okay. But that's not like the US where you get your dollars taxed every time you turn around, on every single time that dollar changes a hand. You know, there's no sales tax for the most part. You go some places and they'll add a VAT, a tax, but like maybe your water bill adds a 10% tax. But most things don't add a tax. No tax. Property taxes? Huh. Okay. maybe less than $10 for a year or something like that. It's crazy. So without taxes, though, there's no real infrastructure. And that means people are bidding for fixing the roads, and that means bribes to officials. And then they don't really do a good job on the road anyways, because it's just a money grab type of thing. We were just in Udomsai on this reconnaissance mission, and they created a huge traffic jam driving through the mountains on these tiny roads, fixing massive potholes that have broken from parts of the road that have broken off. Fixing, the traffic was congested, and they had parts that were fresh cement, and then next thing you know, they're just letting all the big semis drive over it, and they just totally destroyed the work they'd barely done. So what's the point? But who cares about roads, right? That's a boring topic that everybody's going to complain about. Laos is known as the place for the worst roads in the world from anybody that's traveled extensively, which I'm not ashamed to say, because it is one of the best places in the world, which it keeps people out of here in a way. It prevents this place from becoming super crazy like Thailand, oversaturated with tourists. I mean, the main areas of Thailand. And Laos, by all measures, has some of the best nature in the world. It's so unknown to people. Even Thai people don't know about it, it seems like. They never talked about it. They always talked about how scary it was to come here. It's not safe. It's safe. It's not scary. And, nobody's going to get hurt unless you're going to be, on a motorcycle, be safe and be experienced. Jesus. as a car comes at me, flying down the road. Yeah, it's got some of the best nature. It's not even known, to people. It's crazy to me. Everybody knows about the beaches of Thailand. It's similar to Cambodia, You got beautiful beaches that nobody really knows about, and are empty instead of all the beaches full of a bunch of annoying foreigners. There's good people and bad people everywhere, but when you get lots and lots of tourists, you get bad ones too. And you just don't have that many out here. And Laos is worth every second for the nature. Not right now. Don't get me wrong, not right now. It's not the time to visit March. Really. See, it's going to be a totally different scene come June, after the rains start coming, and hopefully the rains come in May, mid-May. They don't wait till June to come. Otherwise, and then it'll change. It won't be all dry. It'll be green and lush. Oh, I accidentally hit this thing. How do I take it off? Aha. All right. This is meant to be a super chill live stream because I wanted to start doing the live stream a long time ago. I want to see if this is even doable with the phone. Like, what do I need to do here to make it worthwhile? And I didn't get a video out. I wanted to get a video out for you guys within 72 hours, but every time I think about it, I'm like, why do we take this YouTube thing so seriously? People are always worried about what's going to help the algorithm, what's going to help the channel grow. I have so much to share. Just put content out. It's always how I start to feel. Just put it out. Like, every day I come across some new, say, language knowledge most of the time. Something I'm like, oh, interesting. And not always something that's, some of it's advanced stuff. I don't want to sound like that, but it's stuff that I notice from the dialects and that stuff. But it'd be fun to just record and just be able to share everything. That's the point of the website and the app, as I can share everything I want and not have to worry about an algorithm, not worry about copyright, not worried about them taking my channel down or not letting me post something. Oh, this is great. This cafe here is excellent. Oh, I already have a coffee at home. Yeah, I got coffee. Nice coffee. We bought from the local roaster here. Coffee here is amazing. Super good. We can grow Arabica coffee, pure high grade Arabica coffee because of the weather up in the mountains. Excellent coffee here. We make our coffee at home. Buy the beans and grind it and make it home. That's why I went and made that video out there about the coffee plantations. I want to make a Lao coffee video. We're walking down this road. There's a noodle shop here. This thing has been abandoned. No construction going on. It looked like it was going to be some sort of hotel or done in the traditional, really cool traditional style. A great view of the mountains. Both got a bunch of government offices here. This guy's farm. Got all his farm stuff over here. You can hear the ducks. But yeah, like saying, stuff I can't share, like right down here, there's probably two arrested on the weekends they have the cockroaches. And that's going on. Please don't hate me for saying that. Having a good time. and I want to go check it out. It's just packed with people on the weekends because they come and they play. Also, you guys know ping. It's like watching, I don't know what they call it in English, but like the French game. French introduced it to them with the balls, and you got a marker and you throw your ball. Whoever gets the closest, knock each other's balls out of the way and stuff. And then they have the cockfights on Saturday and Sunday. It's just so much stuff that once we can have a website and an app, it'll be a web-based app. Is what it's gonna be, but it's gonna have everything. Our, whatever our limitations are, we're learning how to make this thing as we go. So let's see what we can do. Another food shop up here. I don't know why they brought people to the police station. Interesting. I wonder why they're at the police station. New place. Noodles in the morning. Yeah. Got food. Cook some eggs, got sausage, got grilled pork. This is actually the walk I usually go on. I usually walk from my village and I walk down that road that goes to the railway station. I come this way. I don't usually come back this way. This is a short way. I go that way, which goes to all the old sports arenas, like ancient looking. I don't know, they built back in the I don't know when they're built, 60s, 70s. They're really old. There's tennis courts, basketball stadium, swimming pool area, but some of it's not even under use. Some of it is. It's really dry right now, which is good. The weather up north is considerably drier, in my opinion. Which is why I like being up here. It reminds me of home. I mean, it's way, way different than my home, but in the Rocky Mountains, but where I grew up. But at least we got the mountains and some cooler, crisp mountain air, not as humid. See, there you go. Another one. Everywhere. And in Chinese, of course. Gotta have it in Chinese. We've hit an hour 13. Very curious, guys. How's the quality of the stream with the internet and my phone? I know that my camera, the action cam, DJI action cam, can act as a webcam, but I was hesitant to just try that for this. I use my phone as the hotspot and the camera as the webcam. Maybe try that. Like I said, I just want to start showing you guys loads of stuff without worrying like the average YouTubers. Oh, and then it's not even like you guys, you see what you get with me, and sometimes I think people can't even see that with the videos, and people can create whatever image they want from making videos, but you do live streams and you put out lots of content, then people can see what you're really about. And we're about it here. There's a lot to show you. Like, Okay, now we're up to the place I told you about. The petanque course. Petanque course. Let's just call it what it's called in Laos. It's called Makbun. Makbun. In Thai, it's called Peitong, which is from the French word petanque. And here in Laos, we call it Makbun. They have the music up loud, which is why I can't come film here. I filmed here before and can't put that on YouTube. Like, so many of the things that I film, you guys see, it's really chopped up if I'm out and about because of the music copyright issues. I can't show you guys nightlife. You can, it's just you have to edit every 8 seconds. You gotta edit and have a gap on the music so that it doesn't hit you with a copyright. Sometimes you think you've done it and then you put the video up. Oh, well, you didn't have enough of a gap and it recognized that it was a part of the song and now you're copyrighted. It's a pain. So I don't want to have to deal with that. I want to just show you guys. This is the purpose of our web-based app. And people always have music on here. Of course, this is Laos. It's a country where it doesn't matter how old you are, you still can have a good time with each other. I love that. How many people do you know back home that you're sitting down and you could have 4 generations, 70-year-olds, 60, 50, 40, every age group you got sitting there having a drink together and with music and enjoying the conversation, banter amongst everybody. So we got to be able to share those experiences without the freaking copyright shiz. Wow, why they got so many set up here? That's not usually the case. This is also what they call a court or a court or field place where you play a game is often called a dun. Wait, no, it's called dun, not a dun. Dun is to what? It's something else. Dun. They spelled it wrong. They spelled it wrong here. It should be with the dun. Dun bun. Dun bun. So the game is Magbun and this is a dun bun. And you could say dun yon is like the airport. Which is weird because if you look at the official names, they still use like borrowed Thai words. They'll call it Sanam Bin. Or in Thai, Sanam Bin. But that's not what it's locals call it. Locals call it Dinyon. Plain. Nyon. If you're coming on the plane here, you Nangyon Ma. You ride a plane here. There's a lot of words like that. That's not the local way of saying it, but they use like I don't know why they still use some borrowed Thai words. Maybe a more official language. Here, come with me. I'll show you another sign because this is where our language learning happens. This is why my Chinese isn't as good as my Lao or Thai or any other language that I know. My Chinese is better than some of the other languages I know. But this is why you can learn Lao, and this is the key to getting the tones correct, the key to speaking the language. I've met so many people that have said, I don't need to learn to read and write. And what happens when they after they say that? Loads of mistakes in their speaking and everything they do. It's like some of them we can't even still like a basic some of the basic things where you're like, if you learn to read and write, it's just like when you're a kid. How do you learn the language? You know, you got to learn to read and write the language. So this will help. We all know bolikan, ball, ball. This is the ball. Oh no, it's backwards. Well, that doesn't help with this camera, does it? Anyways, this is bolikan. Titang is to set up, or to set up, to hook up. Air is the word they use for aircon unit. Air, they're using the word air, but they're saying Lao accent. Air. What's going on, Jenna Sakura? I'm just showing everybody around where I live. There's a guy that cuts hair here, but it's super cheap, and sometimes super cheap means they're not really paying attention. It's just like chop, 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 chop. And, so I go to another place. This guy always helps me out with my bike when I need to fill out my tires or I get a flat or whatever. They're really nice. It's nice when I show up with my bike and they just help me. Some people like, oh, we can't do it. They're just lazy. And like, oh, just give me the stuff. I'll do it myself. This is actually a home for rent right here in my neighborhood. It is off the main road, which is not ideal, but an example of a home you can have. Because my home has a bunch of balconies. Look, you got a bunch of balconies. It's for sale or rent. You got balconies. You got nice area outside. And that's where you're going to spend most of your time. And now, at least in my experience, if you want to, enjoy your life here, people come out of the house in the mornings usually, and it's cool. That's why I love the mornings. Everybody seems real happy, And then in the evening, and nobody's too busy to have a chat and talk to their neighbor or their friends or relatives. So people always got people coming over. Any random night, they might be having some beers and some music. Me and Martin usually hang out on their balcony and chat too about the direction of the channel, how we can provide value to you guys, and figure out how to make this and channel make money so that we can do incredible things. Look at the flowers right now. Even though it's dry season, these people have got their flowers looking nice. Wow. Every color right here. There's been not very many people out today walking in the morning because it's past that time. Around 7:30 is when everybody's gonna, they're already all on the road, taking kids to school, going to work. By 8, there's gonna be many people around the neighborhood. Look, so now I showed you before, but I don't know what I did. Sorry, guys. I don't know what I did. I hit something, and I left the live stream for a second. It was like, thanks, Jenna Sakura. I appreciate that. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Hi, Bear. I love your videos. That's nice. Thank you. And these guys are selling the textiles that they weave here. Now that they got everything out, got the skirts, all kinds of different stuff. Stuff for decorating your home. Yep, I got it all. All right. Well, my neighbor's coming up here. Goodbye, DI. Yang pe sai gọi. Okay, no. So yeah, it's normal greeting for Lao. Where are you going? Even though it's nothing like in America. Why are you asking? But here it's just more of greeting people. So you can say whatever. It's just like saying hello. There's a lot of ways to greet you. Oh, here's my guy saying hello, good morning. What's going on? Oh, these guys are always happy. Happy dogs. I'm home. Want to see my neighbor's garden down here? All kinds of stuff. Banana trees. I don't know what these are. Forgot. Is it macatimba? No, this isn't macatimba. I'm sorry, guys. That's not what it is. No, I know what But these things, they pop. You think somebody, I don't know, like a firecracker went off. And then the seeds shoot everywhere. Oh, they got tomatoes. They got some tomatoes and some all kinds of stuff. Oh, mint, basil. Yeah. All right. Let's take some meat and sticky rice that we got here. And this guy, dumb. You're not coming inside today, dude. He needs some help with the vet. He's got some problem. He's leaking. Nope, you're not coming in, buddy. He likes to come hang out, and I usually let him hang out, but he needs some help. No, dude. Not today. I will get him medicine, but I don't even know what's going on with him. I don't know what to do. Weird, like ask your neighbor. You mind if I take your dog to the vet? I just, I like being able to let him and our little lady out there, little white dog. They like to come play, relax. They come sit with me while I edit and hang out and keep cool in the hot time of the day. Now I'm gonna go to the balcony and say a farewell to you all. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna post earlier, I think, let everybody know. But I'd like to poll you guys and see what you'd like to go see, so we can do some really interesting and worthwhile things here with the live stream. Take you into the city. Maybe we go to the Pussy Market, or we go to the night market. We go to the food plaza. We could go wherever we want. Up to you guys. Let me know in the comments. You can tell me, and we will go. Or like, there's something specific you want to see. Like, maybe I take you over to do a live stream with the Big Brother Mouse, that volunteer teaching English, or we could do live stream with some cooking with Lala. She loves to cook. Yeah, there's lots of stuff, guys. So let me know what you want to see. I like to do it all. All right. Thanks for joining. I'll see you all live. I'll see you in the videos. New one coming out tomorrow from Box Day. Take it easy, guys. Have a good one.